CMOS and CCD sensors are two of the main sensor technologies that are used for imaging applications. CMOS cameras that are more commonly used in more recent times, and this is because of this balance of sensitivity, speed, and field of view and resolution that they can provide. It allows them to cater for many different applications that are out there. However, CCD cameras still do have some uses due to the strengths of those particular sensors. These days, specialist deep-cooled CCD cameras are used for long exposure applications where you may have luminescence, astronomy, things like that that require long exposures of many minutes or even hours. And this is because the thermal noise of CCD is a couple of orders of magnitude lower than that of the SCMOS and CMOS sensors. SCMOS and EMCCD cameras are the kinds of cameras that you see in high-end imaging systems, such as high-end microscopes. And SCMOS cameras are scientific grade of CMOS camera that are used for general fluorescence imaging, and they allow high resolutions of large fields of view of tissues and other samples. So they will tend to be very widely used. These days, the other CCD-based camera that you will see is the EMCCD cameras, and these EMCCD cameras are the ones that you will choose for the most demanding applications, including sometimes confocal, but single molecule imaging, super resolution microscopy, biophysics, things like that, where you need to have down to even as much as single photon sensitivity. Front illuminated and back illuminated sensors applies to how the light hits the sensor. For front illuminated sensors, the light has to pass through a network of transistors and that kind of wiring network to go down deeper into the sensor to that photosensitive region. The downsides of that is that some of the signal photons will be obstructed by that wire or that network that's in front of the photosensitive region, so the sensitivity of that camera is reduced by that. However, with modern fabrication techniques, front illuminated sensors can still achieve high sensitivity. Back illuminated sensors, which are sometimes called back finned sensors, can be thought of as the sensor being switched almost upside or flipped upside down, so that the photosensitive region is now very close to the surface. So there's no wiring or transistor networks to impede the signal, and so that allows you to have very high sensitivity, and you will look for back illuminated sensors wherever you're trying to push for the highest possible sensitivity. CMOS has developed in recent years to have another version called scientific CMOS, or SCMOS for short. So this is a scientific grade of CMOS that has been designed for demanding imaging applications, so that it has better sensitivity and it has also better aspects to do with image quality. And SCMOS cameras will also be the cameras that you will use for whenever you're trying to make quantitative measurements, whereas standard CMOS sensors are used for just general imaging.